Welcome to my April Plan With Me video. This video is late. We are partway into April. I actually wasn't going to upload it because I didn't like how it turned out. I did film it in March, but I figured I'll just upload it anyway and somebody somewhere might enjoy it. So those are the markers, textures that I'm using. I've got a green and blue theme going on. And my theme this month is The Sims, specifically The Sims 2, because I was obsessed with that when I was little. So I've got some printouts there that I screen capped from the game. And my title page for this month, I'm using this little plastic Ziploc bag to create a watercolor effect. So what I've done is, I've done this in the past, and I just draw on the bag with the texture and then get a wet paintbrush and dip into the texture that I drew on the plastic bag, and then it paints on and it kind of looks like watercolor in the end without actually being watercolor. So my title page is just a giant big plumb bob. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is, I think. And yeah, so I'm just going to outline that once it's dry. I actually used a hairdryer to dry it because I was filming at night, which is partly the reason probably why this video didn't turn out very good, because the lighting was bad as well and I was rushing because I was tired. So I used a hairdryer to dry it, and I've just drawn in the outlines, and now in the middle I am writing April, which I also didn't like, so I ended up going over it with a thicker marker. So this next page is my monthly page. I'm doing it similar to how I did it last month, with the bar going across the center. So I've stuck on this little screenshot that I did of the bottom bar in The Sims 2. This was another one of those months where I just couldn't be bothered to draw anything, so printing stuff off was helpful. And then the same as last month, I've got going across the page all the dates and the days of the week. And in a second, I'll give you a little example of what it looks like when I fill something into it. This is the part I also regret, because I wish I didn't color it in with this particular blue. It's kind of hard to see the numbers, but anyway, it's done now and it's fine. I'm just outlining it to kind of make it blend in with the printed out section, even though it doesn't blend in at all, but anyway. So how I use this is the top half of the page is for events and appointments, and the bottom half of the page is for bills and anything to do with money. So that's what it looks like when it is filled out. I just draw a line to the date that it corresponds to. So these next two pages, I'm doing 2 monthly logs. So I'm writing the numbers going along the side of the page in the typical original bullet journal method. I really like using this method. It's so quick and easy and simple. So on the left page is my work roster, and the right page is videos. So this way it'll be really quick and easy for me to see which days I am working or have already worked, and which videos I have uploaded and on what days. The headings is another thing during this month that I regret. I wish I took more time with them because I just kind of rushed them. And then I'm just going to glue on another little screenshot from the game, and I'm drawing in some little lines with my pen just to make it look more drawn in and not stuck in. So the print offs that I did are from Pleasant View, because that's the one that I have the most nostalgia towards, I think. And then once I printed them off in black and white, I coloured them in with green so that they matched with my theme. So these next 2 pages were super time consuming, but honestly, it's probably my favourite part of this month's design. So I've got my habit tracker and my mood tracker. So basically what I'm doing is, for both of these, I'm filling the entire page with these plumb bobs. This is just me filling it in. I ended up cutting some of the footage out, or I just stopped filming actually because I didn't want to fill up my memory card. So I got this idea for the habit tracker from, I believe her channel is The Petite Planner, but I will check it and put it down in the description. But she did this thing where she drew the same picture 30 times or 31, depending on how many days in the month. And each section of the picture represents a habit that she was tracking. So up here on the first plumb bob, I'm labeling them so I know which is which. So this top section, I've got headaches, hip aches, and painkillers. And then the bottom section is if I'm feeling anxious, if I walk the dogs, and if I took my vitamins. And then for each day, I fill in one section of the plumb bob if that thing happened, if that makes sense. So obviously my habit tracker, some of these habits are things that I don't want to have happen. Like I don't want to have headaches every day. So hopefully some of the habits are left blank. And then I did the exact same design for the moods. And that's self-explanatory. I think a lot of people do their moods like this, a picture or 30 pictures, and each day is a picture and you just color it in based on your moods. And then here I'm just labeling each plumb bob. This took forever, but like I said, I'm super glad I did it because I really like how it turned out. And because I'm editing this, a week and a half into the month, I can tell you that I'm actually enjoying using it like this. So I think I might continue with this design for my habits and my moods in the future. So this next page, I'm doing another one of these monthly logs where I write the numbers up the side of the page. This is my 1 line a day page. I've done this the same way for many months now. Another heading that I'm not happy with, but anyway, basically I just write one thing at the end of the day that I'm grateful for, or that I'm happy about, or that I did, or a memory, or something positive, hopefully. And then the other side is just going to be a brain dump. I'm leaving it blank, and anything that I think of, a task that I need to do, something that I need to remember, it's just going to go here. And I thought it was a good spot to put it because I'm going to be opening to this page every single day to write something in. So I'm going to be looking at it and hopefully not forgetting the things that I'm writing down. And then another Max Made sim from Pleasant View. This page, if you followed any of my other videos, you'll know about my pregnancy journey, I guess you could say. So this page is just for any information that I would like to record about it, things, research I've done, symptoms, anything like that in my journey to get pregnant again. Unfortunately, March was not fun because I had a miscarriage, so trying to be organized and put in dates, symptoms, anything, so that if I do get pregnant again, I'll have all that written down on the one page. This very last section in this video is my finance pages, or the beginning of it. It's just going to say blank because I fill that out as the month goes on. I think I might do another video at some point where I show you what it actually looks like filled out, because I haven't done that as of yet. But anyway, this is my flip through. I'm a little bit disappointed that this video, well, for one, I didn't get it up when I wanted it to, or when I filmed it, and for two, that it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted, but that's okay. Not everything goes to plan sometimes. This is the one page I'm happy about. The rest, not so much, but there's always next month. That's the good thing about a bullet journal. Next month will be different. If you enjoyed this video, comment, like, subscribe. I don't know. Thanks for watching.